Who's there? Greetings, educational types. My name is Gorman. I am a comic illustrator, co-creator of the Secret Adventures of Houdini, and as well as Pawn Shop, Sakatumi Comics, and a number of other awesome projects coming out, which I'll tell you more about later. On top of that, I am also very well known as being a shameless self-promoter. I'm here to talk to you today about some of the more extreme things I've done. Long story short, at the moment, I'm best known for my book, The Secret Adventures of Houdini. And one of the things I did a number of months ago, outside of a Forbidden Planet in New York City, I handcuffed myself outside the store to a light pole until we sold every copy of our ash can that we had, sort of our self-promoting run. And in doing so, we got published. We were picked up by a publisher, and now it's in stores, and I'm going to tell you a little more about that. Now, everyone says, get yourself out there. Get yourself out there. Get yourself out there. Oh, you got to get yourself out there. What does it mean? Well, it means different things for different people. At the core, I guess it means to sort of reach out and make connections with other people. To say, hi, I'm Sean. I'm a comic illustrator. This is what I do. Oh, this is what you do. Then you sort of make your networks and connections and meet friends and things and people who like what you do. In terms of that. The world we're living in now with social networking, it's extremely easy to get yourself out there by email, Twitter, Facebook, that sort of thing. But you get to a point where it stops working, especially in terms of emails. You email things to people, they ignore it. You send them things on Facebook, they ignore it. There has to be a way you have to break through that. So that was sort of the position we found ourselves in, having this book we self-published that we had made to try and sell. Emailing people, ignoring it, not really too much progress. So I sort of had the crazy idea of what if I just chain myself outside a comic store? So right now I'm promoting the book right now by handcuffing myself to this pole outside Forbidden Planet until we sell every copy. And I'll be here for as long as it takes.
That's insane. But it's a great way to sell books. As far as I'm concerned, that's the way they kind of have to do it in comic books.
It's not enough having the greatest comic book in the world anymore. Now you got to show people how serious you are, and I will get my demands. Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Oh, we're back. Oh, hey Mark, I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of a thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing. That's okay. Sorry guys, Mark Paul Gossler. No big deal. Wasn't that something? That was a very interesting day. By the end of it, that was absolutely real. I was there all day in the pouring rain at times until about 8, 9 o'clock at night. My arm was just gnarled by the end of it. It was extreme. We sold a bunch of books. Amazing. So since then, that actually became very popular over YouTube and all sorts of comic news channels. So, and that actually got us published, which we were very excited about. And then after doing that, we decided to sort of step it up a little bit. And then I started to do straitjacket escapes in comic stores and all sorts of things like that. Which do we have a clip? We have a clip. Here's a clip. Wowzers. That was amazing. How did I do it? I don't know. It hurts. And then since doing that a little closer to our big release day, I did a little bit of touring around the city up in Massachusetts. One of the things I did was towards sort of Halloween, in the Halloween season, I went to Salem, Massachusetts, up to Harrison's up there, and I don't like to do the same thing twice because it gets repetitive for me and for anyone who's seen it, especially when you do videos. I like to mix it up a little bit. So what I did in Salem, Massachusetts was, at this comic store, I chained myself to a stake, and then we lit it on fire. Here's a clip.
Lighter fluid, that's what we need. We need some jeans, douse some lighter fluid.
I love you, Massachusetts.
I love you.
If I don't make it, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't make it, tell your mom I love her.
I think she knows.
Tell your mom, not his mom.
Holy shit, it's on fire. holy shit.
He meant holy crap, crowd.
Come on, let's cheer him on. Let's see if he can do this.
That was real. That was real fire. That all really happened. I'm okay. Just a little singed. A little extra crispy. What happened, baby? What happened? Thank you. Here you go. Wasn't that something? That was completely real. I was joined by Alexandra the Great, who is a wonderful escape artist based in Boston, Massachusetts. One of the funny things about doing this particular book about Harry Houdini in this way is we got a load of escape artists and magicians who are fans of the book, who've heard about us and reached out. That was one such fan who reached out, and that was really great of her to join us. Now, when we finally did make it into stores again, we did a big release where we did something similar to the first thing. We came back to Forbidden Planet, but this time I was locked inside of a steel cage in the store, means we moved up in the world at their new location, just up the block, for just much time, and even crazier things happened because we invited all sorts of wonderful sideshow people, comics people. So here's some amazing clips of what happened there. Just enjoy.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Forbidden Planet. I am Sean Gorman. With me again is TV's Todd Hunt right over here.
Hey guys.
We're having a great time here at Forbidden Planet, streaming live to you, the people. Waving to beautiful ladies outside. How's it going? And all that sort of stuff.
Oh.
Whoa! No, from there.
All right. Get in the cage.
I got signals. Stop being a kid's show.
Michael Gorman, not related.
Not related, no.
He has a different brother,
Yeah.
who I'm told is not as cool as I am.
O. Gorman, Von Gorman.
Yeah, so a little different. So you have probably seen him on TV before. If you watch anything on VH1 talking about how great something else is, he's been a part of that.
I'm very good at talking about other people's stuff.
You may have also heard
Which
his
is
voice.
why I want to tell you about the Secret Adventures of Houdini.
People don't care about that. I've been here too long. Let's talk about you for a second, how great you are. Now, you probably, if you watch Ugly Americans on Comedy Central, you've heard his voice before. A very talented voice actor on the show. And, great friends of us in the project. We follow each other on Twitter, which is cool.
Yeah.
So we know what each other's doing. So it's like, yo, I see what you're doing. That's cool. But I'm not going to get involved. But I see it. That's...
Yep.
Anyway.
And it's cool enough. We retweet each other from time to time.
Yeah, usually if we like mention each other, which is nice.
This is basically. Oh, I'm sorry. This live cast is for people who don't know what Twitter is or have never been on Twitter.
Yeah, I was recording my phone. No, this is just for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to show my kids this later.
Nice.
By the way, my kids are huge fans of Tiny Apartment.
Oh, excellent.
The favorite one is Mike Somnia, because anything with any sort of toy or Batman, he's down. And when it's over, he goes, "Watch Batman." I was like, all right, play it again, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you don't watch Tiny Apartment on the internet, it's free. So
It's a free web show.
it's for you. You could at least watch it and or pretend to say, or at least say you watch it. Oh yeah, I watch it every episode.
You don't have to watch it. It's like running a marathon. You don't have to actually do it. Just say you did it. Nobody's going to really quiz you.
Just do one or two,
Yeah.
just so you have something point of reference to fall back on.
Yeah.
So when someone asks you what your favorite episode is, you can say, "Oh, the other one."
Mm-hmm.
So
No, that's not the one. It's the one with, and then hopefully they'll fill it in for you. And then you can say, "Yes, that one." We've all done that.
now Mike is also a very, very talented voice impersonator. He has a wonderful. When is this guy gonna leave? Just dead-on impressions of some very famous people out there. I think one of my favorites is your impressions of Christian Bale. So for the rest of this interview, if I could talk to Christian Bale, because that's what I've been waiting for all day.
Yeah.
I'm being joined with Christian Bale of the most recent Batman films, The Prestige, and that's all I've seen of him. Oh, American Psycho. Hey, Christian, how are you, man?
Sean, man, it's great to be here. Publicizing the comic book. It's really fantastic what you guys have done. The Secret Adventures of Houdini. It's a really fantastic read, and I think you all need to come down to your local shops and pick it up because it's really it's a great book.
Thank you so much. Now I hear you're actually from England, and because I can't hear that in your voice at all, which is weird.
Yeah, it's I'm actually from Wales, so.
Now, are there any whales up there?
There are whales, in Wales, off the coast of Wales.
This is live, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't write anything, but
No, we certainly didn't.
Hey, what's going on, man?
My cool secret society tap.
We inked this guy
Yeah. Hard
for life.
For life.
He's in our gang now.
Yeah. Wait, I'm in a gang?
Yeah. Anyway,
What the hell, dude? You didn't tell me that.
how are we doing? How many copies do we have left? We're doing great. We're killing it. Last time we were here. Oh, thanks for coming by, man. This guy makes comic books that you're gonna read one day.
No rings.
Hey, I love you.
Mom is right there.
My mom? Where's my mom?
Look, mom, listen to me. If you get a mom and daughter together, that's a magic trick.
Thanks very much, Mike. Go watch Tiny Apartment right now. Just jump off for a minute.
Go buy Secret Adventures of Houdini.
And that. And tell people you watch Ugly America. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a real pleasure speaking to you today about the silly things I've done. Thanks to Christina for having me down here. If you haven't already read Secret Adventures of Houdini, I have no other advice for you. It's wonderful. I made it. Wonderful art inside that I made, and a great story. And I also have another project, Pawn Shop, which I'm creating with Joey Esposito, who's the comics editor over at IGN, which is going to be coming out sometime this year, currently in production, which we funded by a Kickstarter, raised over $10,000. And I also have another couple of projects. I have a story in Occupy Comics, coming out from Black Mask Studios with Matt Miner, coming out sometime this year. And also check out a wonderful story I did for Foo Bar American History Z, which will be in stores very, very soon. Now, I'm always, if anyone ever has any sort of advice or questions for me, I'm on Twitter frequently. Sometimes, not that often. But you can follow me at Von Gorman Art, or you can find out more about my projects by going to secretadventuresofhoudini.com. Thank you so much.